It was a tough day for Cajun fans and Tiger fans, for a moment there at UL.
Hopefully the Saints can bail us out tomorrow. They got Chicago on the line, but who knows?
That's a lot of hoping.
That's a lot of hoping. Let's start with some football.
All right, so that's a blast from the past. You just saw me back in the day anchoring sports on the weekend edition of Partout with another familiar face from KLFY, David Begnaud. These days on CBS Mornings, David is known for Begnaud's America, where he highlights people making a difference, but now he's building on that with a new idea and a new project called the Do Good Crew. And David joins us now. Good morning, David. Hello. Acadiana, don't blink your eyes. It's David Begnaud returning to the airways. What's up, David?
Man, George, to hear that voice, I sound like a baby, and I was 18 years old. Listen, you'll love this. I remember Mike Barra, God rest his soul, told Maria Passe when she hired me, the kid's not ready to be on television. He looks like a quail and he needs a tan. And both things were true, by the way. But she believed in me and gave me that opportunity, and those were the good old days. You and I together on the weekends.
That's right, for sure. So you got this great project. You're doing so much great work. Tell us a little bit more about the Do Good Crew. What is this?
So we have Begnaud's America on Monday, George, that, everybody in Acadiana knows that I love to highlight everyday people doing extraordinary things. But I wanted to build on it, and I wanted to help affect some change. And so I started the Do Good Crew. Literally, you can find us at thedogoodcrew.com. We've got three things: a newsletter, which we deliver every Tuesday. We've got a podcast called The Person Who Believed in Me. And we've got live events that we'll be doing around the country. I wanted to team up with everyday people to do good. I wanted to work with brands who want to do good. I want to build on not just storytelling, but actually doing some good in the world. And Lord knows, with all the headlines we see today, it's what people want. And so for me, how can I activate people to be involved in doing good? That's what the Do Good Crew is all about. It's a community that we're building.
That's very cool. And so tell us a little bit about the podcast now. It's The Person Who Believed in Me, and you kicked it off with Oprah. And then in your new episode, you're going to have feature 2 Chainz. What's the idea behind this?
The idea is, it really is a spark from my high school teacher at Turlings Catholic High School, who I was 18 years old, and she walked into a room one day and she said, "What are you running from?" And I was a kid who grew up with Tourette syndrome, and it sort of built a wall around me, and it led me to unleash some emotional trauma and pain and hurt that really helped shape who I am today. But there was also Maria Placer, who believed in me at KLFY at 18 years old and put me on television when nobody else really thought I was ready. And so I wanted to talk to successful people like Oprah about who believed in them before they were Oprah. So every guest is a big name, but the star of every episode is the everyday person who believed in them before the world did. And my hope is that viewers and listeners, because it's a podcast, but we also do it in video, will either see themselves in the young Oprah, who at 16 years old felt like she was alone, had no friends, sat by herself in the cafeteria until she met an educator who literally did something in a pretty short period of time that changed the path of her life. So can you see yourself in the young Oprah, or can you be the person who believes in others?
Very cool, David. And obviously, I've seen you doing interviews about this and kind of getting the word out. Is there anything else people need to know? Where can I know you have like a threefold project that you're unveiling, right? Is it something along those lines?
Yep. So the dogoodcrew.com is really the space where you can find it. I would say the next thing to look forward to are live events, George. And I want to do one in Acadiana. Giving back is really important to me, but not forgetting where I came from is even more important to me. And so having this relationship with you guys at KLFY, continuing to go back to Louisiana and tell stories is incredibly important to me. And so we'll be unveiling a slate of live events where you'll be able to come, celebrate local heroes. There'll be activations to do good at the events. It'll be a little soul replenishing. The news today can feel soul sucking. This is soul replenishing work.
All right, David, thanks so much. Always a pleasure to talk to you, my friend, and good to see you, man. Congratulations on all the success.
You too, man.
And remember, you can watch David regularly on CBS Mornings every Monday with Begnaud's America. Of course, that airs right here on KLFY right after Partout.